So in last classes we have seen what are the our different components, and with example like array, one dimensional, two dimensional, hash maps, and some more examples. What is on data types, what is our basic operator in Java. Okay, so everything we had seen in last class, but there will be some confusion about this hash table, hash map. How can we are working with this? What is a hash table, or what is our hash map, hash set? There was, when what is the array list? Okay, so you guys, when you go to collection in Java, okay, so in collection in Java, there is one framework available in Java that the most important topics in Java is the collection. Okay, so in collection, what is a collection? Anyone? What is a collection? Hello, Divesh, please check your speaker once, because Anupam is saying he's properly hearing our voice. Okay, so I'm talking about collections in Java. Okay, so what is the collection? First is this. So collection is a, yeah, represent a single unit of object, that's a group. Yes, correct, Anupam. Group of individual object as a single entity. Okay, and there is a framework. So whenever we are talking about some frameworks, so this single collection is representing a single entity of object, that is a group. Okay, so whenever we are having several classes or interface which can be used a group of object, a single entity, that's called, comes into our collection framework. So in this collection framework there are 9 types of interface available. Okay, in collection framework there are 9 types of interface available. Okay, so just I am explaining one with a tree view. Okay, so for tree view, we have to design something. There is no keypad one second, I'm opening paint. In paint I can show you. Okay, see, see, this is a collection. Okay, what is a collection? A group of indi individual object is single entity. Okay, a group of individual object behaving as a single entity, that's called collections. Okay, and there are 9 types of interface available in the collection framework. Okay, what are that? So first is collection. Second is list. Third is set. Fourth is sorted set interface. Fifth is navigable set. Say sixth is queue interface. Okay, and seventh is our map interface. Eighth called sorted map interface, and ninth called navigable map interface. Okay, so these all are 9 interface available in collection. Okay, sometimes the collection is called as a root element in this. Okay, because everyone these all this till the set sorted set a queue, all these 6 come in under the collections. So with the diagram, if we are looking, if we would like to see, so before seeing the summary and the hierarchy or architecture or layout of this collection framework, we'll see one by one uh, examples, and also definition and description. What is a collection, what is list, what are the feature available in that. Okay, so collection, when when we can use collections. Okay, so collection we can use when we would like to represent a group of individual object as a single entity. Okay, whenever we would like to represent a we would like to represent a group of individual object as a single entity. So at that time we can use collection. As I said, uh, some Java developers or some pupils also, they are calling a root interface in collection framework. Okay, so these two kind of features available for collections. Okay, so there is a one word we are talking about. One is a collection, and second is collections. Okay, we are talking about two terms. One is a collection and second is collections. So what is the difference between these two? First we like to understand. Okay, so the collection, as I said, collection is an interface where we can use to represent a group of individual objects as a single entity. But in collections, this is a utility class. Collections is a utility class, is represent in Java, where we are getting these collections we can get, or it is presenting in java.util.package. In this section we can see the collections. Okay, it is defined several utility method, like which kind of utility method available in Java. Utility method like sorting or searching. If you would like to creating some order, sorting order, descending, ascending, or suppose you like to search something, you would like to retrieve some element from our class. So for that purpose we can use collections. So this is the main purpose and main difference between these two. What is a collection? Collection is representing individual a group of individual object as a single entity, and here in collections Collection is a utility class present in Java util package, and it is defined several utility methods like sorting and searching. So this is collections and collections. Second is list. What is a list? So list is a child interface. List interface is a child interface of collection. Okay, child interface of collection. So here if we would like to represent a group of individual object as a single entity, okay, we are talking about collections, talking about list. So list is a child interface of collection, and if we want to represent a group of individual object as a single entity where duplication are allowed, okay, where duplication are allowed, and insertion order insertion order insertion order preserved. Insertion order will be preserved. Then we can go for our list interface. Okay, what is a duplication? Duplication means if suppose we would like to add uh, s dot add like a, okay, similar like s dot add b, s dot add, suppose again we are using a, not single, smaller this, like this. So if suppose we would like to print this statement, so what statement we can get? A, B and A. Okay, A, B, A we can get as a output. Okay, so list where we can use, where means a list is allowing us to, we can use duplicate value, and insertion order preserve means according to our insertion. See, this is our first element, this is our second element, and this is our third element. So according to our input, provided input to the system, in that order it will display. Hello, hello, are you getting me? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So according to our insertion, it will be give us as output. So that's called insertion order. And duplication means whenever we are using same kind of data or same kind of value in our uh, input, so that's coming to our duplication. So list is a interface of collections interface, and where we can use some duplicate values, and their instance order will be preserved. So at that time we can use list. Okay, but here in the list if you see, there are some more uh, classes available inside this list. Okay, what are that? So when you go to in brief detail about this list, so there will be array list, you can get array list. Second, you will get linked list, and third you can get vector, and inside vector we are also getting some points that's called stacks. Okay, so The architecture of this diagram, if suppose diagrammatically, if suppose you like to understand this collection, so it will be like this: collections, collection, then here is list. Inside this list there is array list, linked list, and vector. Inside vector there will be stacks. Okay, so it is behaving like this. One second, like C. Okay, so this is a collection. List is our child interface of collections. Okay, so where we can use whenever we would like to use list, so we can use list when we would like to use some duplicate value and we would like to output is our given input order, like insertion order, duplication allow, and insertion order is preserve. So at that time we can use this list. Now we will see one by one this array, what is array list and linked list vector. Okay, so here before going to this array list and linked list vector stacks, we we would like to learn some more things like this set, more interface, this set interface. Okay, what is a set? So sometimes if you can see, this is also child interface of collections. Okay, this is also child interface of collections. Okay, but sometimes we are providing input or we are thinking ki no duplication will be allowed. Okay, there should no duplicacy in our array list or our program. So what we
Hello?
can do? Yes, hello.
Yeah. No, nothing. Just I want to test the audio.
Oh, okay, fine. Yes. So I am talking about the set. So at what time we can use set interface? Okay. Set interface is a child interface of collections, and if we want to represent a group of individual object as a single entity where our duplication is not allowed. Okay, duplication are not allowed, duplication is not allowed, but and also duplication is not allowed, and also insertion order is not preserved. Okay, insertion order is also not preserved. Okay, so at that time we can use set interface. Okay, so when you can
Sir,
see, yes,
sir.
yeah, tell me.
Yeah, I had a doubt in this. Like, I didn't get what exactly do you mean by insertion order is not preserved?
Yeah, I'm telling that. See, is in our given example this. Okay, suppose this is one example where we would like to add something. There is some whenever we would like to talking about interface or tree, so there will be some constructor will be there. So in constructor, suppose there will be some set. Okay, there will be some set. Just example, this is not correct. Okay, just I'm giving you one example like that. Suppose we would like to add something. So here duplication means in our this data we are entering. Okay, we would like to enter some value in our system or in our array data. Okay, in array list there should not be duplicate. Okay, as you can see, sometime we are uh, defining our variable like this a. Suppose this is our string value. Okay, so in this case there should not duplicate values. Okay, this called our duplication not allowed. Okay, second, insertion order is not preserved. It means insertion order is not preserved. It means suppose we are providing our input like in this way a b c. There is three data with us. Okay, so insertion order is not preserved means this value will be stored in anywhere, or we can, okay, this value will be stored anywhere. Like if suppose we would like to enter this abc one by one, so that will become, we cannot say where our a or where our c. Okay, this kind of entering we can get in our uh, backend side. So therefore this is one, sometime we require this kind of features where there should no duplicate but insertion order is not preserved. We cannot say whatever value we are entering, according to that we, that value will be stored in our relative place. Okay, so at the time if suppose this kind of requirement with us, so we can go ahead for set interface. Okay, so there is one question, and it is multiple times asking by uh, interviewer whenever we would like to go some attending some interview. So they can ask what is a list and what is a set, what is the difference between list and set. Okay, so only single difference. See, both are a child interface of collections. Okay, both are a child interface of collections, but difference is only that in list you can see, if you like to represent a group of individual object as single entity where our duplication are not where duplication are allowed and is a insertion order is preserved. But in set, whenever we would like to represent our a group of individual objects as single entity where duplication are not allowed and insertion order is not preserved. Okay, so this is only single difference between list and set. Okay, so when you say this root definition you can say also. So in this root you can say there will be set, the hierarchy will be, and in set you can get there will be two types of child interface, you can say, for offset child class, you can say. One is a head set, okay, one is a head set, and second is a linked hash set. First is a hash set, second is a linked hash set. Okay, so it is visible properly to you, all of you? Just ping me in chat section if suppose some difficulties. Okay, yeah. So this is a collection where you can get different interface. This first we had seen list, then there is set. Okay, now there is fourth component, there will be sorted set interface. Sorted set interface also coming into this set section, inside this set interface. So what is that? That's called sorted set interface. Sorted set interface, it means, as you can see with with name, sorted means, okay, here we just seen set. Okay, set is a child interface of collection and where duplication not allowed and insertion order is not preserved. Okay, so this is our set. Now fourth one is sorted set interface. So sorted set interface is child interface of set. It is not child interface of collection. It is child interface of set. Okay, it is child interface of set. So see, whenever we would like to represent our group of individual object, okay, where duplication not allowed, it's okay, but all objects should be inserted according to some sorting order. So there is a insertion order should be preserved, but there is some sorting order should be required. Okay, we are saying yes, there is no duplication, it's okay, but whenever we are entering some data or some object in our system, so that should be represent according to our insertion, according to our given values. So that time we can use this sorting set interface. Got it? Okay, now another thing will be navigable set. What is a navigable set? So navigable set is a child set of sorted set. Okay, it's a child, sorry, this is child interface. This is child interface of sorted set. Okay, whenever we define some several methods, okay, when you like to define some method for navigation purpose, okay, for navigation purpose, whenever we would like to define, so at that time we can use navigable set. So when we are talking about this set, so there's a head set and this is our linked set and sorted test set, in shortest set you will get another you can say uh, shortest set. Here we can define one more navigable set inside this shortest set, and then also you can see there will be navigable set. Okay, navigable set, and inside navigable set also you can see this tree set. Okay, so this types of this is your set interface. This is our set interface. Now we are talking about another interface, the queue interface. This is sixth interface in collection framework. So queue interface is child interface of collections. Okay, this is child interface of collections. Okay, and when can we use the queue interface? So whenever we want to represent a group of individual objects as a single entity prior to processing, okay, prior to processing, we can use queue interface. For example, Anupam will tell you what is a tree set after completion this queue interface. Okay, so this uh, queue interface is a collection interface of a child interface of collections. Okay, and whenever we would like to represent or we would like to process something before, what is before uh, processing. Okay, whenever we want to represent a group of individual object as single entity prior to processing, before processing we have to do something. We have to create some queue, like for example, if suppose we are sending SMS, if suppose we would like to sending mail to the number of pupils. Okay, so in two section, whenever we would like to entering, so we are creating some order. So first email should be sent to first provided email ID, then second, then third, like that. So it will be prepare as a queue first. Okay, according to it will be deliver our email. Okay, so here in queue there is a third component, you can say, are the here uh, another interface inside the collection. So that's called your, this is not required. Okay, inside the queue you can see there another different uh, interface, priority priority queue, where we would like to define some, we have to prepare some priority. Okay, there will be some blocking queue. Okay, some blocking queue will there. Inside this blocking queue some linked queue or prior to linked queue will be there. So linking linked blocking queue and priority blocking queue and priority locking queue. So this come into the queue section. Okay, then here you can see like this. So this is overall, you can see the architecture of collections. Okay, so whatever properties we are looking into list, that's come into this all this interface, and for set all this thing, and queue is behaving like this. So all whatever interface I am telling you, like this list, set, sorted set, okay, and navigable set, and the queue, okay, it's representing a group of individual objects as a single entity. Okay, suppose whenever, okay, whenever we want to represent a group of individual object, okay, what I'm telling, whenever we would like to individual object, right, till now all above six interface we had seen. One is a collection, list, set, sorted set, navigable, and queue. All the all the interface representing a group of individual object is single entity. Okay, but when we want to represent a group of individual object is what is key value, is key value pairs. Okay, key value pairs, then we can use what, map interface. This is another interface in map interface. So this is a totally different and different from collection. It is not a collection interface. Okay, map is a coming with a different interface. There's a separate interface of our collection framework. Okay, it is not showing into the inside this our collection interface. Okay, so see, uh, Anupam, as you asked, what is a tree set? Okay, so tree set is a interface of, is child interface of what, navigable set. Okay, one thing, from here in this architecture you can directly understand what is, who is which interface for what purpose. Okay, so here this tree set is a child interface of navigable set, and in set you can see, in set we are also seen, in set there will be some duplication is required. Okay, some in set they not duplicate in insertion, others not preserve, we have seen in set. Okay, but here, so same thing, whatever in our top order will be follow according to our this below side will also followed. Here main thing will be set is not allowed to duplicate in insertion, or is not preserve. But here in hash set we have seen, we'll see have different features with head set and link hash set and sorted set, navigable set. Okay, so here I think I did some mistake here. Sorted set. Hmm, sorted set this link. Oh, one second. I think this is not coming to here. This link set. Okay, this links head set is child interface of this headset. Okay, one second. I'm just updating it. We can use here. Okay, and you can use this is here, but the diagram should not like this. It will be change. Okay, by mistake I did this. One second. Yeah, like this. So this is our article. In set there will be hash set, then sorted set. In sorted set, navigable set, and tree set. Okay, so we are talking about tree set. What is a tree set? In tree set there will be some underlying data structure. Okay, there will be some underlying data structure. What is underlying data structure? What data we would like to enter. So that will be data structure. There are different kind of data, that like in string, that will be in integer, that will be boolean, or that will be our some double short. So that kind of data types. Okay, so here underlying data structure will be looking as a balanced tree. Okay, where duplication is not allowed. As we have seen in set, there is no duplication. Okay, so duplication is not allowed, and insertion order is not preserved. Okay, in insertion order is also not preserved, but according to our, but object will insert whenever we would like to insert some object. Okay, that should be entering to the our structure according to our sorting order. There will be some sorting because we have this tree set come into this sorting set. What is a sorting set? What we discuss about the sorted test. Sorted in set interface is a child interface of set where duplication is not allowed, but objects should be inserted according to some sorting order. So according to that feature, our tree set behaving similar way, because tree set coming from our sorted set. Okay, so here heterogeneous object. So here we are looking that inserting according to sorting order. Okay, another point will be another point will be our heterogeneous object. Okay, there will be heterogeneous object. What is a heterogeneous? There is two things. Okay, in our application you can see there will be two types, two things. One is a homogeneous. What is homogeneous? And second is a hetero. Okay, two things you can see here. One is a homogeneous, second is a heterogeneous. So what is the difference between these two? Homo means similar. So homo means similar kind of thing. If suppose we are getting like similar kind of data types, that will be all data we are entering, that's like integer. All data we are entering in as object like strings. So that kind of. So that's called homogeneous. And heterogeneous means they're mixture of data, like some integer value will be there, some string value will be there. So that's called heterogeneous objects. Okay, so heterogeneous object will not allowed. If suppose in tree set, we are talking about tree set inside set. Okay, inside this sorting set, let's come into this section, navigable set having child interface of tree set. Okay, so what is a tree set? Tree set is a child interface of navigable set interface. Here duplication is not allowed and insertion order is not preserved, but object will be inserted according to some sorting order. Okay, and heterogeneous object will be applicable. Heterogeneous object will not applicable. Okay, will not applicable or allowed, or also you can say allowed. It's not applicable or not allowed. If suppose we are trying to use some heterogeneous object, like we had used integer, we define our data type like integer, and we are using some string value, or we define our data structure like a string, and there in data we are entering numeric value. So in runtime, whenever we are running our program, at that time we can get some exception. Okay, some kind of exception we are getting, so that exception called class case. You can get this kind of class case exception you can get during runtime. Okay, so and also there will be null insertion allowed. Means if suppose we are entering some value, but there will be some null value we entered. Okay, so null value should be entered but only once. Okay, but once in a data. So this is our tree set. We'll talk about this later on very clearly. There will different constructor will be there, and with constructor, how can we use, how can we see. So this is a lot of example we can see into our examples. Okay, Anupam, got it? Okay, so now we are talking about this map interface. Okay, so what is a map interface? So map interface is nothing but our mm, yeah, it's nothing but where have it, yes, this one. When we want to see this one, this is the not child interface of collections. Okay, map interface is not child interface of collections. Okay, when we are using map interface. Okay, so map interface we can use when we want to represent a group of individual object as a key value pair. Okay, key value pair, then we can use map interface. Okay, so key value pair means, what is a key value pair? Key, suppose see, whenever we define some, there will be some value, some key we are defining, and value should be there, like roll number. Okay, roll number and student name. This is our key value. What is our key value? Roll number and our student name. This is our key value. So whenever you would like to enter some data for student name or roll number, so the value for roll number, that's like representing as a suppose 101, or name is will be, suppose this will be Ram. Okay, so this is our key and this is our value. Okay, so here key value pair will be there in our this is our object. So whenever we would like to represent a group of individual object as a key value pair, then we can use map interface. Okay, and here also you can see in map interface the key value, sorry, the key will the key roll number. So the key is a roll number should not duplicate. Okay, should not duplicate. So might be it should be like this. I mistake 101 and student name is Ram, like this. So roll number is key is our roll number and value is our student name. So roll number is 101, roll number is 102. Okay, roll number 102 Swami. Suppose 103, again Ram will be there. Okay, so this kind of uh, data you can get in your record. Okay, so roll number will never duplicate, but value can be duplicate. Okay, we cannot say value will not duplicate. Value can be duplicate, but roll number, what is our key value, should not duplicate. Okay, so this is our map interface. Okay, so map interface also having such kind of properties, or you can say such kind of child interface. There will be hash map, wigged hash map. Okay, so there are number of map you can see into this map interface. So map interface, child interface should be this hash map, weak hash map, and identify hash map. Identify hash map, and second is our hash table. Okay, this is four types of you can see child interface of map interface. Okay, so also as we seen uh, regarding this in set, there will be sorted set interface. Similar way we are getting some sorted map interface. So same feature will there also. The sorted map interface is child interface of map interface. Okay, child interface of map interface. And when we would like to represent a group of individual object as a key value pair, okay, according to some sorting order, so that time we can use this sorting map interface. Got it? So similar definition, there is no more definition about this. Only we have to some sorting order. Like see the cooking, we can sort. We would like to this is our example. Like see, this is a key and value. This is a roll number and the student name. Suppose you would like to uh, sorting like ascending order, descending order by roll number. So we can set for roll number wise. If suppose you like to sort by user by student name, so we can set here for value purpose. So that kind of, so sorting map interface we can use whenever our group of individual object as a key value pair according to some sorting order of key. So then we can use our sorting map interface. Okay, and also the navigable map interface is a child interface of sorted map interface. Okay, this is child interface of sorted map interface, and it's defined if suppose we are having several utility method. What is there? Utility method. Okay, several utility method, then we can use our navigation map interface. Okay, so these all are 9 types of, you can see 9 types of uh, interface available in our collection framework. Okay, so in this collection framework, yes, one second, I'm getting your answer. One second. In sorted order is ascending or descending? Yes. So see, there will be two types in interface. There will be sorted map. There will be some sorting. There will be two kinds of order. As you know, the one is ascending order, second is the descending order. So there will be different uh, options. We can say, like, see, in Java there will be some default natural sorting order. Okay, one is a default natural sorting order, DNSO. What is the full form of this? Default natural sorting order. Okay, this is one thing. Second will, if suppose, so default natural sorting order means it is always displaying the ascending order. Okay, it is always displaying as a ascending order if suppose our value is numeric. Okay, if suppose we are using numeric value, so it will be always displaying as ascending order. But for it if suppose we are value is like integer, sorry, and strings. Okay, so it will be display like alphanumeric, alphabets, sorry, not alphanumeric, that's alphabets, a b c d, then like that. Okay, suppose sometime we not prefer this default natural sorting order, we would like to use our own sorting order. Okay, so at that time there will be some additional thing will be there in Java, that's called a competitor. Okay, so with the help of competitor we can use some customized sorting order. Okay, customized sorting order. Okay, so with the help of this comparator we can customize our sorting order. Yes, Anupam, are you getting it? Okay, okay, so now uh, this sorting is yeah, this is come into our this two sorting came into in our collection framework also. In collection framework you can say there are two more interface, one is a comparator and second will be comparable interface and comparator. Okay, so we'll see also. And there will be some utility you had seen, one is a collection utility you can got, utility collection utility if suppose we are talking about, so this is collections. And second utility you can see, that is called array. Okay, so array we had seen in our last classes also. What is the array? Array should be a data storage where similar kind of data we can store. Okay, and also we had seen some practical example. This hash table we had seen. There's array list, there will be some duplicate will be there. We suppose because list, this come into list is allowing us duplicate value, so that why you can see here there's a Pune two times, and then Delhi, Ahmedabad, Chennai, Kolkata. Okay, this is the iterator. We can see later on this iterator what is the iterator is actual cursor. Okay, in collection interface there are three types of cursor we are having. Okay, those cursor will play very good role in our collections. Okay, collection framework. So there are three types of cursor. When we are talking about cursor, so there will be three types of cursor. What is the cursor? We'll see. First I am telling you the types of cursor, what types of cursor available in this collection framework. So first is the enumerator. From enumeration is come enumerator. Second will be iterator, iterator, and third will be third is called list iterator. Okay, these three types of cursor available in collection framework. Okay, so okay, so what is a cursor? Okay, so what is a cursor? So for cursor we can see uh, when we want to retrieve when we want to retrieve our data one by one. Okay, when we would like to retrieve our data one by one, then we can use this kind of iterator. Okay, like see in our program we had written like see this Pune 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 like that. Okay, now here we want to list down this output, what output we are getting. Okay, so when you like to execute this, so you can see there's a Pune Pune Delhi Ahmedabad Chennai Kolkata. According to our insertion it will be displaying here. Okay, so similar way, whenever we would like to retrieve object one by one from our collections, this is our collections. Okay, this is our collections, this is, and this is our value. So when you would like to retrieve this object from our collections one by one, at that time we can use cursor. Okay, so cursor is three types available in collection framework. One is the enumerator, second is iterator, third is the list iterator. Okay, so this iterator part we'll see later on, because whenever in our Selenium framework, when we design, or also when you like to switch. Okay, when you like to control our pop-ups, multiple tabs, multiple window, so at the time the iterator feature will be required, because we would like to perform from one window to another window. Okay, like that. So one by one we would like to execute, then after finishing we again come to our main window and we can finish our execution, then close our test. So this kind of activity we do, or whenever we would like to perform or collect data one by one from our collections, so at that time you can use cursor. So first is enumerator. So enumerator, whenever we are using, so whenever you like to get object one by one from our old collection object, like see this is our one object. Okay, from here suppose we would like to get object one by one. Okay, so also existing collection object. Okay, existing collection object called legacy class, legacy collection or legacy class also. Okay, suppose see when we are talking about these collections. Okay, so I am giving example of what is the legacy. Legacy means there's a previous version. Okay, whenever we are getting some previous version interface or object or class in Java, so that's come, and that should call as a legacy class. Okay, so old version class are called our legacy. So this queue, so when we got this collection features come into this Java, this into 1.2 version of Java. Okay, this come 1 point into 1.2 versions. Okay, it's come into 1.2 version. List is also come into 1.2 versions. Okay, set is also appear in 1.2 version. Okay, but this queue section, all this queue interface, we achieved in 1.5 version. All this queue section we had received in 1.5 version of Java. And second, this vector interface we achieve in 1.0 version. Okay, and everything you can see this linked list or this array list, everything you can get in 1.2 version. So whenever you will get this kind of older version, so that's called your legacy class. Okay, this called our legacy. Okay, so this is a different point of collection interface. Now I think it will be clear to you what is our collection, and also we will see what is our hash table and what is our hash set. Okay, and before that I am talking about enumerator. So enumerator, when we can use to get object one by one from our exist object, sorry, exist collection. Okay, so at that time we can use enumerator. Okay, and when you like to uh, suppose iterator cursor, we can use we can apply iterator concept of any collection object. For any collection object we can use iterator, and due to this concept it makes universal cursor. It's also called as universal cursor. Okay, so by using this iterator we can perform a read and remove operator whenever we would like to use a read and remove. Suppose you like to use sometimes some object you like to add, or sometime we would like to remove, read and remove. So for that purpose we can use this read and remove. But here in enumerator only we can get, so there is only one method, one operation we can perform on this read operation. Okay, read operation only we can perform into enumerator, and in iterator there is two difference between only single difference between these two. This because to get object one by one from our existing collection, and so that there only we can read operation will be there in enumerator. In iterator we can use this iterator in our all collection objects. Okay, all collection concept, and it due to that, therefore iterator makes universal cursor. And here with the help of iterator we can perform two kind of operations, one is read and second is remove. Okay, but there is some limitation in iterator also, because we sometimes we would like to add some more data, some more object in our program, or we would like to remove, read, or sometimes we also require some modification will be there. So this two more thing will be not there in iterator, so that therefore there is some disadvantage or limitation you can say for iterator. So that should be filled by that is filled by this list iterator. Okay, list iterator is also third part of you can say uh, cursor, and here you can get operation like read, remove, replace, and another thing, addition. So another thing you can add here. Okay, so this kind of activity you can perform into this iterator options. Okay, any query? This it,
Sir,
yep, iterator and list iterator
sir,
you can see into our Selenium project whenever we would like to execute, and we can manage our pop-ups or multiple window at the time. I can show you these two things. Yeah, tell me.
sir, in our existing program which you are showing, there,
Hmm.
how can we use enumerator cursor?
In previous program we had used iterator here.
Yeah, so here we can't use enumerator, right?
Yes, because we here we are using duplicate, and we can read. No, we can use here. We can use here because we just read here. We are not replacing. We are adding on. We are no. It will not, because we are here. We are adding our some object. So adding feature is not there. Only there will be read option will be there. So for enumerator, if suppose we are looking with some examples, so that will be come like that. See, one example I am giving you. Suppose example I will show you in our next class with the different. Today just I am giving some theoretical information. Practically I will share with you tomorrow. Okay, whatever practical program will be there. Okay, so there will be some constructor, everything, every set, every interface, whatever interface we have seen. So there will be some specific method, allocated method will be there for each interface, and also there will be some constructor. Okay, so the constructor we are available in the enumeration, that should be that is like enumerator, enumerator e equal to c v dot element. We are writing like this kind of constructor for this enumerator. One second, the system is performing something. Enumerator equal to v dot element. Okay, so here this v, we are talking about this v is some vector. Okay, will vector is pending to discuss with you. So that's why I'm not giving some more example of innovator, because due to some topics come for iterator, so our cursor, so for that purpose I just move to cursor side, but this vector is pending. So first I have to complete vector part, and then we can see the enumerator, iterator, and list iterator examples. Okay,
Sir, we haven't done this interface also.
yeah. Which interface?
So interface topic, we have just covered array, then we didn't go for interface.
Yes. We'll see interface and abstract class. Okay, so these two topics also we have to cover, and then, because see, in last class there will be some confusion regarding this our hash table and hash map, and therefore I just check this out and giving you all information related collection in Java, collection framework in Java, because this is very important topics and main thing you can see into your uh, these Selenium classes, or you can say Java program concept, because this whenever you will go to interview, so they will number of questions coming from collections only. In collection you can see there be array come from here, list is also there, vector is there, set is there, so they will majorly ask question from this section only. Okay, what is the list, what is the set, what difference between this, and there will be give some input, and they tell you arrange this kind of application. So uh, how can we add, how can we get output for this? So we'll see one by one practically tomorrow. Okay, just today we had seen the theoretical information. Okay, so one by one, for each interface I will give you uh, one example. Okay, so that will be help you to understand what is the list interface, what is the set interface, then in the list what is the array, how can we use array list. Okay, and there will be some different method available for each interface. Like in array list, if suppose we are talking about array list, so there will be in array list also we are having number of methods. Okay, in set side if you say there are a lot of set method available. Okay, so see the topics and uh, contents is very huge. Okay, it is not covered in a single day or 1 hour 2 hour, because the collection is very huge topic. It will take around 4 5 4 hours. Okay.
So last week what we had done was a hash map and hash tree. So it comes under map interface only of collections.
Yes, yes. Once again, I'm giving I'm trying those for hash map also. Once again, because this is a collection, okay. And for map purpose, for mapping, you can use this kind of diagram for that. Okay. One second, I'm creating a diagram for map, because it's very interesting thing, and only from architecture way you can understand, and also you can explain your topics. Okay, so see, this is a map, this is a separate from collection. Okay, so here you can see one is hash map. You can create here the hash map, and second will be your weak hash map interface. Okay, there will be interface suffix will be there. Okay, hash map interface, weak hash map interface, like that. I am not writing here interface word, but the word is there. Identify what hash map interface. Okay, identify hash map interface. Then fourth one is the, what is fourth one? Sorted map, where we can sort according to our required order. Okay, now one more thing will be there. In a map there will be hash table. So for hash table, where I can put, mm, here I'm writing hash table is also there. Okay, so inside hash table there is some other thing, and there will be linked hash map. Okay, linked hash map. Inside hash table there will be some property and dictionaries also. Some properties and dictionary dic- dictionary also. And there will be some sorted map. In sorted map we are having another navigable sorting, navigable navigable map. And here you can see according like this sorting set, sorted set, and navigable set. For sorted set there is sorted map, navigable set, navigable map. and there will be tree set, there will be tree map. Okay, there will be tree map. Okay, so the tree will be, one second, I have to clear this tree map, the capital letters, there will be case sensitive Java. So here we have to, one second, capital letter is on tree map. Okay, so now if suppose we are creating defining diagram way, so that will be come into this map, come into hash map. Okay, now it's come into this section. Okay, again, oh, it's come into sorted map. Okay, now it's weak hash map and hash map. Okay, hash map is having some one child interface of linked hash map. Okay, and hash table is having some properties and some dictionaries. Okay, and sorted map is also having some child interface like navigable map, and navigable map having child interface of like tree map. Okay, so this is a architecture of, you can say, for map. Okay, map interface. And for controlling these collections and map, as I said, there's for the sorting purpose, the sorting set and sorting map, we are having two types of sorting thing. One is our water sorting. One is a comparable, and second will be comparator. One is a comparable and second is a comparator. Okay, these two sorting feature available in this all diagram, there's a collection framework. And for getting or retrieve data from or you can say getting object from our existing framework, existing objects, so there we can get our data or our object like one by one. So there will be some cursor will be there. So in here we can get three types of cursor. Okay, this is a separate thing. Okay, don't mix up. This is a very separating thing. One is this. This is your, what is this? This is your sorting option. Okay, this is sorting option, and here I'm talking about the cursor. So you can get a cursor here. So for the three types of cursor available, one is cursor I'm talking about. So one cursor is like, first is enumerator, and second is iterator. Okay, and third will be iterator list list iterator. Okay, so these three things you can get with the help of these three cursor. We can retrieve data, or also we can modify, remove, add, replace, read our 10 objects in our program. And there is some utility packages. One is your collections, and second is array. So these are all about, you can say, inside this diagram you can learn everything about collections. Okay, so guys, do you have any query? So tomorrow we'll see for each interface like array list, linked list, vector, hash set, sorted set, and this one, all this map also. We'll see one by one example. So therefore, you do not have any doubts, and you can easily understand the difference between all this interface. Majorly, we are having 9 kind of interface. One interface you can see. This is your one interface. Uh, One second. This okay, this is your one interface. Okay, this is your second interface. This is third interface. This is fourth. Okay, now then sorted interface also. Okay, then map interface, then sorted map interface. Okay, so how much will be? 4 7. Then navigable and navigable map. So this all total 9 interface we are having to the collection framework. So inside this 9 framework, 9 interface, we can see a different child interface inside the interface. Okay,
So before that, can you just give a brief about what is interface?
interface means see, interface means one is you can say for there's a blueprint. Okay, blueprint of your class, or another way, uh, interface means there is three things. One is the interface, second is the abstract class, and third thing is concrete class. Okay, so interface means we just plan something. We don't know about how can we complete, how can we do. The interface concept will be only for, suppose for example I'm explaining you. Suppose we would like to build a building. Okay, so for all planning, documentation part come into your interface section. Okay, and there is some abstract class. So in abstract class, we know how can we build. Okay, we started, but there is partial, not full-fledged. Okay, we just started, there's a building started, there's a partial build. And a concrete class, there will be three things will be there. One is interface, there will be abstract class, and third is your uh, this one, concrete class. So concrete class will be full-fledged your what you can say, complete building. Okay, thus come into your this three difference between interface and abstract class. And other way also you can see in interface in Java. So it is similar to your class. Whenever we are using our some constant method signature or default method, a static method, so a nested type, so that time we can use your interface also. Where we can just implement, we cannot say like, see, interface we can discuss about separately, because this is a main important thing into this Java program. See, basically interface is a reference type in Java. Okay, it is similar to your class. Whenever it is a collection of your abstract method, and a class implements an interface. So where the interface inheriting the abstract method of our uh, interface along with your abstract method and interface. So we'll see with different example. So whenever we would like to use interface, so that should be blueprint, you can say, for your class, and we just implement it. Okay, we just implement it and we can use it. Okay. Okay, any more questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow at our regular time, that's like 8 o'clock. Okay, so
Okay.
tomorrow we'll see different examples of this, all the interfaces, and also some interfaces program. And okay, thereafter we can move our main topics for Selenium WebDriver. Okay.
Okay. Sir, one thing, you are going to send those programs and the course content uh,
Yes, 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 yes.
on
So
the.
I had already shared with you, I think. I have
No.
one sec. I have to check my support team. So might be they missed. I had already communicated with them, but might be whenever they share with you the questionnaire, at the time they miss that file to attach you. So
Yeah.
and today I will send it. No problem.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sir, and can you send this file also, the paint file which we will use it today, the structure file?
Yes, yes, I am sharing you. Once also, I will show you one more example, means one documentation for this I had prepared for you guys also. So that thing also we will share with you. So that will be help you. Uh, Give me 1 second. That PDF file I will default. I will show you. 1 second. Give me 1 second. I am uh, switch off my screen. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Mm, let's look at everything. चल रहा है. Hmm. Hi guys, so are you able to view our screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So see, this is a, collection PDF file, okay, where you can see some examples also that we would like we also see tomorrow. Okay, so there will some example will help you to understand what is a different interface in collections. Okay, so whatever topics we had covered today, so that will also help you to understand. Where open system got down. Okay, see, in collection, in short, I am explaining you there are 27 slides. Okay, so arrays has a special language support like iterator. This one cursor you had seen here, iterator interface. Collection also called container. So this container word come from C++. Okay, whenever you can see C++ earlier, so there's container is called. So collection is not a new thing in Java. It is already exist in come from our C++. This in C++ we are calling as a container. Okay, so content is also defined like whenever we would like to represent a group of object as a single entity, so there we are calling as a container. But here in Java we are having the collections. Okay, so in collections there is different interface. You can see here there's a collection interface, set interface. In set we have seen the hash set and tree set, list, array list, linked list, map interface, there the hash map and tree map. Okay, and then in array there is specific definition. You can see here the most efficient way to hold reference to object. This is our data and this is our index, car 1, car 2, car 3, like that. So in array, as you know, there will be behaving as an index option, starting from 0 1 2 3 4 5 6, like that. So what is the advantage of array? Array will help us to uh, type of data is hold. Okay, during the compile type checking. Okay, whatever typing we are doing there, so everything will be capture. And second is be length will be fixed. Okay, length will be fixed. And also there will be primitive type directly can hold primitive type means homogeneous data types. Okay, and so all data, whatever data we would like to enter here, so that should be similar. That will be not different to each other. Like when we are defining as integer, so all data should be integer. Not will be not any data should not like in string or something. Okay, and there what is the disadvantage? Main disadvantage for holding one types of data object. An array can hold only one types of object. Okay, and the size is fixed. Suppose we are having 10,000 data with us, so we there will be very difficult to manage it. So this is a main disadvantage, you can say, for array, and this is the advantage of array. Okay, second is when you move to third slide. So this is the example of array. Car class, this is a definition. This is null reference. This null reference also minimum moving classes for I0 car2 dot length we can get a 10. Okay, we define here 10th. So length array size 10 we define here. So I plus plus, so car2 dot I equal to new car. So new car, here we are creating object. So aggregate function will be there. Also we can define like this. You can get, so helper class. So there will be helper class. As you can see, an array is having this kind of packages, java.util.helper. array. So here search and sort by this method, binary search method, sorting method. To compare, there will be many hold, equals, fill, as list method. So overview of collection. So what is a collection? A group of data manipulate as a single object correspond as a bag. Isolated client program from implementation. There's array, linked list, hash table, balanced binary tree. This come from our tree set. Okay, like C++, this is called standard template library, STL. Okay, it's a growable as necessary, means whenever we would like to increase our data set. Suppose we define our array size like 10, and if suppose we are putting 11th object in the our field, so automatically it will uh, uh, initiate and add more data structure, increase the data structure. So that will be the heterogeneous in nature. Okay, can be made thread shape concurrent texts and can be made not modifiable. Here thread shape, what is a thread shape? Thread shape means multiple tasks we perform in a single time. Okay, so that called thread shape, and can be made not modifiable, means we cannot modify in between. Okay, if suppose we had executed, so in between we cannot modify our data. So this kind of thing you can see. Collection interface primitive. What is a primitive? All our structure interface in classes, interface, collection, map, set, list, iterator. So everything you can see here. Interface empty. What are the methods we are having? Collections, iterators. Okay, so this kind of iterator we are having. So everything we can see tomorrow with example. So also you can see this document. So it will help you to understand what is a hash map, what is a tree map, what is different between these two, and what is our searching and sorting method, reorganizing method, wrapping method. Okay, then summary, hold, short form, the summary, array, collection, queue, stack, dequeue, collection, absence. Okay, so I will share you this file as well. Okay, so it will help you to understand everything properly whatever we discuss today, and the example we'll see tomorrow.
So can you send this file?
Yes, yes, definitely, I am telling you.
Okay.
Okay, so Divyesh and Anupam, we can see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Okay,
Okay.
okay, okay, bye, good day, thanks.